Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how I did this makeup look, which has been my everyday makeup look for a couple of months now. I'm also going to tell you about my current skincare routine, obviously talk you through it step by step, and I have a little surprise for you in the end of the video, so make sure you watch the whole thing. Let's get started. Today I'm going to show you my updated everyday makeup routine. And also, some of you guys have been asking for my skincare, even though I have been struggling for a bit. So I thought I would show you that as well. For any of you who have been following me for a little bit longer, you know that my skin at the moment has nothing to do with skincare itself. I recently got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, which actually caused my thyroid to go into hyperthyroidism and therefore also caused hormonal issues and heart issues. I'm now on medication. My thyroid is slowly getting back to normal, but this still means I still have a lot of hormonal imbalances that are slowly balancing out. But it's just a whole process. It will take a while. I currently don't have any new active breakouts, which I hope will stay that way. But I have the red marks from my previous breakouts. It's still getting better and I think you can see the glow. So let me show you the products I've been using. None of these are sponsored. I'm not getting any money for showing you these. I've just collected a lot of PR over the past years and I'm trying to get through it. So when I started breaking out and I didn't know what it was and I didn't know of my autoimmune disease, I cut out all of the products. I went back to just cleanser, moisturizer and SPF, and I slowly started incorporating more products again, which are working for my skin really well right now. I have been starting to use this Sun by Me toner, a toner formulated with AHA, BHA, PHA and tea tree leaf water that gently removes dead skin cells, promotes skin turnover and soothes troubled skin. So it's pretty much supposed to help me with these red spots because it increases skin turnover and therefore my skin is supposed to heal quicker. That's how I understood this, and it has been helping me really well. I feel like because of these ingredients, it really helped me with my chin area because there were quite a few clogged pores that came because of my hormonal imbalances and stuff. It's really helped me clean it out, I feel like. So this is the first thing I put on after washing my face. I currently am just using a CeraVe cleanser for my face, which I don't have here right now, it's in the bathroom. It's really gentle. We just had this at home, so I'm using it and I have no complaints. I think I will continue using it. I might even buy it again. After this, I either use this. It's the Onion New Pair Booster Shot by Isntree. It has this micro needling effect. You feel it kind of prickling on your skin because it kind of does tiny micro needling basically. I feel like this also has helped me a lot with the skin turnover, and it has helped me a lot with trying to fade these scars a lot quicker. However, I only use this in the afternoon or the evening after I took off my makeup. What I'm going to tell you, I did not do research on, and it's not like proven or anything. It's just what my mind thought. I don't like using this before I use makeup because I feel like if it has this micro needling effect and it kind of pricks your skin in order to help all of the good stuff, all of the skincare to absorb into your skin, then I don't want to use this before makeup because I'm scared that it will also obviously absorb my makeup products more and therefore cause more clogged pores. So I only use this in the afternoon or evening or on days where I won't put on any makeup. However, after my toner or after the booster shot, I have been using the serum. It's the Abib Heart Leaf Tika Capsule Serum Calming Drop. It does exactly what it says. It calms my skin, I feel like, and it's really hydrating, and I feel like this is what gives me this intense glow. It does not feel oily though, so I really like it. So what I've currently been using after that is this moisturizer. It is from Charlotte Tilbury. I find crazy that Charlotte Tilbury products always start doing this because like they're so expensive and then they kind of lose their letters. That's crazy. I think it is the Magic Cream. I got this as a gift. It is beautiful. It does its job. I will not rebuy this it's not special enough for the price. It's so expensive. I'm not telling you guys to buy this. I just want to show you because it's what I've been using and I don't want to lie to you, but I will not repurchase this. I will use this as like a jewelry box once it's empty because I think it's really pretty, but I will just look for any other cream once this is empty because it's too expensive for cream. And then I have been using this SPF. It's the Isn't Purple Protector Onion New Pair Sunscreen. This is really light on my skin. It doesn't feel oily or anything. I just like this. Can't say anything else about it. I just like this. Now that we went through my skincare, we are going to get into makeup. I always start off by curling my lashes. First, a sip of decaf coffee. I actually don't miss caffeine. This is just as fine because of my health and because of the heart issue especially, which hopefully is going to go back to normal once my thyroid is back to normal. I'm not supposed to drink caffeine anymore, but I don't miss it. So next thing I'm gonna do is my Essence concealer. It's the Skin Love Sensitive Concealer. And I don't know which color it is. It's in 05 Fair. Honestly, I never buy the same color, I think. I just take the lightest shade they have in stock. I'm putting it on all my red spots first, so it can kind of sit on it a little longer. And then underneath my eyes as well. A little bit on here as well because I'm quite pale and you can see all my veins. So now I will just let it sit for a second and then I will use a brush to blend it out first and then go over it with a sponge from my cushion foundations, just any sponge from my cushion foundations, and blend it out completely. This is important though, guys. Wash your brushes. I wash my brushes at least once a week. At least once a week. I must say, I think the brush has helped a lot, especially with covering up red spots. Because if you don't want them to lose coverage, but just blend them in, you can just do the dotting motion. It's still going to lift a little bit, but not as much as just completely blending it out with a beauty blender. I just think the beauty blender takes too much product away from you again. Once it looks like this, I'm blending it in with the sponge. Because it does make everything look a little smoother than the brush strokes, obviously. It will take away a little bit of the product again. As you can probably tell, my spots are not completely covered up, but I personally don't mind as much. I think spots are natural. I think looking cakey annoys me more than my spots being visible. So we are going for a more natural glowy look. And maybe you can see my spots. It's fine. They will go away again. They're just temporary. But I will try my best not to look cakey. Next step is blush, and I like liquid blushes a lot. This one is from the Flowerknows collection. Oh my god, I can read it. I think it's 06 Rosé. I don't know what the other word is supposed to be, but Rosy 06. It looks like this. It is quite pink. But I think they blend out really nicely. I actually have all the blushes from that collection. I like them all. I kind of rotate through my blushes. As you could tell, I always put a little bit on my eye as well. Now I use a bit of powder. This also is Flowerknows in the color 02 Ivory Beige, but I try to take the tiniest amount of powder. This is my face after powder. As you can tell, I just still want it glowy. I just put it anywhere where I could potentially crease. Okay. For contour, I use my Judy Doll palette. There is just Chinese, I think. But I think it's called the 2-in-1 Highlight and Contour Palette in the cool tones. I just use this cool tone to contour. I actually don't really contour my cheekbones. I don't know, never really did it. No real reason for it. But sometimes I like to go on my eye with the leftover. Next, I do like to do a little bit of eye makeup. Okay, the sun is leaving me right now. I think it's going to come back soon. Also, Flowerknows palette. This is not sponsored. I just got Day of Pierre a while ago and it's so stunning and I like using the product so much. This is the palette 01 from the Strawberry Cupid collection, the makeup palette. I like to use these two shades. I use a small brush like this. And because I really love Korean and Chinese makeup, I put it underneath my eye a little bit. And then I like to use this shade once more. And I will drag it underneath my eye. And a little bit here. And then I will take the dark brown shade here, basically as an eyeliner, but I stick really close to my lash line. Like this. I then use a flat brush and this color. Just brighten up the space underneath my eye again. And it makes your eyes look a lot bigger. If you've been following me for a while, you know I have been loving East Asian makeup for years. I actually learned doing East Asian makeup before I learned doing any other style of makeup because it's the makeup I wanted to do when I started makeup. I think now I've just learned to do a mixture. Next up is highlighter. I have been using this for years every day and there's barely anything out of it. So in the beginning I thought it was a waste of money. Now I'm convinced. If I ever have to rebuy this, I will rebuy it. So I use the white shade slightly underneath my eye, just up until the middle. And I like to drag it up like this. I just love how it looks. So because it's spring now and summer is coming, I like a slightly bronzed look, but I have to be really careful with that because I am just really pale. So if I overdid it, it would just look stupid for me, honestly. So I start off by mixing these two shades pretty much on top of my blush, like so. Gives me a crazy glow again. And then I use a tiny bit of this color. And because it's not really a bronzer, but just a bronze highlighter, it doesn't look too crazy on me. Like this. Just a slight difference. And I like to put a tiny bit on my nose as well. For my eyebrows, I honestly don't do that much. I just brush them like this and slightly fill them in. We are almost done. For mascara, I always use the Maybelline Sky High in this burgundy color. I like my lashes a little spiky. so I tend to form them with the wand or with the brush tip. It's not a wand, I think. Last thing left to do are my lips, and I've been using two different Roman glassing melting balms for this. I start off with Cocoa Nude. They're so glossy. And this reddish color, it's called Dear Apple. I just put this in the center. I'm done with my makeup. I will do my hair really quickly. This is my finished makeup. This is the routine I've been doing for the past 2-3 months. I really like it. I intend on keeping it for a while. I really hope this helped or maybe inspired you to try something else. I actually do have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. I have been planning on doing a giveaway for a while now. Honestly, I've just never done one before and I was a little scared for no real reason. I don't know why. I think I was scared of the logistics of it. However, you guys are the reason I get all of this amazing PR and I can do any of this really. So I really wanted to give you guys something back. I'm going to give away a couple of Flowerknows makeup products. As I said, none of this in this video is or was sponsored. I just genuinely love their products and they happen to send me some of their PR double. So I have some of their products twice, and obviously I don't need them twice. So I decided to share them with you guys because you are the reason I got them in the first place. So if you're 18 or you could show me that your parents have allowed you to participate, you can participate in this giveaway. Since it's my first giveaway and I'm from Germany, it is going to be Europe exclusive, simply because I'm not entirely sure how the shipping works to different countries. And since it's going to be quite a bigger box. So for my first giveaway, it's going to be for my European subscribers and followers. I'm sorry. If I see now that you guys really like giveaways, I will try to do them more often. In order to participate, you have to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and follow on my Instagram. You will be able to participate in this giveaway for 3 weeks. Let me check the date. This video will go up on the 11th of May, so I will say who the winner is on the 1st of June. I will comment underneath the winner's comment and try to text you privately somehow. So make sure to participate if you want to. Or if maybe you're not from Europe, then let me know in the comments where you're from so I can figure out how to do the next giveaway somehow. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I hope to see you soon. Bye bye!